Hello everyone and welcome back to Jurassic Park Builder. We are here on our little corner of Jurassic Park Island looking over our beautiful dinosaurs. Look at everybody. And you know, oddly today I'm really feeling like we need to evolve these guys. I feel like we have not given our flying reptiles their time and attention that they need because they've been with us for so long, and I haven't evolved these guys even up from level 10, which is really kind of sad. So we're going to be giving them a little bit of attention today, and we have almost 2 million coins in the bank, which is fantastic, and the result of a couple trips off camera to collect rent from our little safari towns. So today I want to work a little bit more on building up a bigger safari town, because the safari towns are proving to be quite useful. It's almost like we can make safari specialist towns, you know what I mean? Like the Drysaurus back here, he gets to hang out with all these guys, and maybe these guys are really into riding these guys around like horses, for all I know. I mean, we saw that in the Jurassic World movie, actually. So maybe we would put down, say, a lot of the security towers, or maybe some water pump stations, or some infirmaries for any accident incidents that might happen there. So that's what I kind of want to start doing. Maybe they're the emergency response headquarters. Maybe you ride these guys and stick little like water packs on their sides to get rid of fires in the area, for all I know. But that's kind of what I want to start doing, is I want to start making it into Dinosaur Jurassic Park Builder City, where we start sorting out different areas and giving them different tasks and buildings just to make things a little bit more interesting for now. So let's go ahead and collect all of our coins, and I have some very exciting news to share as well. If you give me just a moment here, let's collect from all these lovely dinos. Donations everywhere. Hello, Tiny. Hello, Professor Albert. Let's see. That is so cool. The Mosasaurus aquarium, that's so tiny compared to like what we have now, but it's still pretty awesome. Alright, Cretaceous Coaster. Get the coins from down here. Like, I feel like this is a research area. We could definitely use some more volcanoes in the future. It's not everywhere that says that either. Alright, did I get all the coins? Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, we're doing good. Look at us, we're almost at 2 million coins. That's awesome. But I have some pretty exciting news, you guys. So we have almost all of the Jurassic creatures, right? Except some of the ones that are only available limited time, limited edition. And we're going to see if we can snag, dun 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 dun, ta-da! We're going to get this guy, the Amargasaurus. Amargasaurus. That probably is the closest bit. But we actually have enough money because we're doing so amazing in the aquatic tournaments that we are able to snag this guy. So I'm really excited about this. It has a sail fin, it's a sauropod. Apparently, it doesn't actually have this sail fin in real life, but it sure does look pretty cool. And it's a smaller sauropod, so we're gonna go and snag it. Okay, I'm like so nervous. Okay, spending the big bucks. Spending the big bucks. I think it would be okay right here for now. Then these guys can have something to look at, and the museum will have something to look at. So I'm gonna put it right there. Oh, there went all my money. That's okay. We're just gonna have to live with it. And there we go. So when are you gonna, ooh, it's gonna hatch like in 11 minutes. Jeez. Well, let's come back and check on it in just a little bit, because that's really soon. So we now have yet another Jurassic creature, and it has been so long since we've been able to get another Jurassic level creature, so I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, and actually we're so close to 2 million coins. Let's come down here and have a code red, a little storm come in real quick. Alright, let's do this. We've got this. We're under control over here. But it has been a long time since I've done this, but it's a really good way to make some extra money, and it might push us up over 2 million coins, and then we can turn around and try to build up some little city places with that. Alright, I'm watching everybody. Mossback, you stay nice and calm over there, buddy. Alright. Alright. Nobody's getting too out of hand just yet. And let's go ahead, start calming some of them down. It's really, I should just take a bit of a loss on the funds and do several of them at once, because then you could just go click, 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 click. But I don't know, it's kind of personalized this way. You don't want to tranquilize, dart some animals that aren't in need of it just yet. Though I wonder if, man, I wonder if that's something that you think about. That is something you should think about when you set up a park. But how many storms, earthquakes, inclement weather that you might have, blizzards. For example, giraffes really can't handle a large shift in temperature. So what do you do if it gets really cold here all of a sudden? What if climate change would destroy the dinosaurs yet again? But yeah, giraffes really can't handle a big shift in temperature, so you have to build really big, very highly equipped barns to keep them healthy and alive in areas that get very cold in North America. So that's why they're a bit of a struggle for zoos. Giraffes are one of the most difficult creatures to take care of in zoos. They do not respond well to being sedated. They do not respond well to a lot of like intervention from vets. You can train them to do certain things, and you can like teach them to eat their vitamins and take their medicine through behavioral training and developing trust with them, like with their keepers. But I was just reading a story about one giraffe who fell down and nearly broke her legs because there was a pole that cast a shadow that she wasn't used to. And she was so scared of that shadow. And I was so busy telling a story, I forgot to click on everything. Ah! Oh, we still made a lot of money. Yay! Woohoo! Over 2 million coins. Look at us. But yeah, so giraffes are really hard to take care of in real life. So who do you think would be the most difficult creature to take care of from a like veterinarian health point of view in our park, in all of our parks actually? Well, maybe who's the most difficult in Jurassic, who's the most difficult in aquatic, and who would be the most difficult in glacial? So let me know, you guys. All right, this little guy's going. Wow, still 11 minutes. I feel like more time than that has passed. Ah, well. All right, now let's see. We want to build up a nice little community back here. I do want to get some more like Cretaceous Coasters in though, because I think we have some mission that's like forever locked in on that. Security towers, fountains. Yeah, we still need to get the Cretaceous Coasters. So I'm actually going to see about moving. Let's put 2 Cretaceous Coasters back here. We've got the money for it right now. I think these things take forever to be built too. But really, you can't blame them. I guess like security protocol for building a roller coaster takes a while. Alright, let's put one over here. There we go. Alright, so now we've got 2 more roller coasters, and we'll move this roller coaster over there and rearrange how we've got this whole area after that. I kind of want to add some things back here. Not the wrangling circus. I'm thinking more making it look kind of like a little town. So I don't want something like that. An infirmary? Another museum? What would be a good thing? Oh, I guess we have to put down 2 new security towers to meet that other quest too. So we could just go ahead, put one there. And let's go ahead and add another one over here. There we go. Gather up the food from this location. And what else do we need to do? We need more fossils. Gain 2 stars in herbivores. Gain 2 stars in carnivores. That's kind of tricky, sir, when I have raised most of these guys to near max level. But we can do it. Okay, place the security towers. We need to place some fountains. And we're working on that. And what's this one? Ah, those very, very, very expensive fossils. We might put one of those super expensive fossils down in just a minute. But let's find the fountain first. Not the dancing fountain. We need the normal fountain. Dun 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 dun. There it is. Super expensive. But I can wiggle it in here maybe? Yeah, I can put it in there somehow. If I can make some room. We're actually starting to run out of room a little bit. Alright, will that fit? Come on, fountain. Oh my gosh, really? It won't fit? Oh, I think it's because of this flower. Flower, if I put you up here, will you let the fountain come in here? There we go. Now these guys are living the life. They may not have any of the little flying reptiles to look at, but they've got their own awesome fountain with a little blaze thing on the top. That doesn't look so bad. So we're building up some pretty good pretty good cities here, little safari cities. We're starting to become an empire of our own. Let's see, I need one more fountain. You know, over here next to the Cretaceous Coasters actually probably would be a good spot to put a fountain. So let's see, do I need to scoot you down? It looks like it might be time to get rid of one of my mushroom rocks. As sad as that makes me, because I do love my mushroom rocks. Yeah, not quite enough room, not quite enough room. Yeah, mushroom rock. Oh, I'm gonna miss you, but I'm not gonna do it yet because they're very expensive to remove actually. Alright, let's put it here. And then we need our fountains. There we go. Alright, there. So we added 2 fountains, so that should help out over here. And what do you think, sir? Now we just have to wait for those security towers to finish being built, and otherwise everything's good except this guy's still complaining because we need 2 more of the very expensive fossils. Can I afford 1 more of those? I think I can because I think they're like 90,000 or 900,000, excuse me, coins. Oh, they're only 700,000. Okay, only 700,000. That's not a problem. Oh my gosh. All right, can I put this in here somewhere? Maybe replace it with the security tower. Can I do that? Will you fit? Security tower. Bah! Alright, well, I actually kind of want the security tower right there. And the fossil, I guess, will have to go over here. Right there is okay. There we go. So now we have 2, and we need to save up enough money to get 1 more of those fossils to finally complete the Bone Hunter little mission. And actually, it would be pretty cool if we did a bunch of these fossils and some of the craters and caverns, like the impact craters, to make it look like maybe over here there's a dig site of some kind where we're digging up fossils and things like that. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Just 6 more minutes, and then our newbie is here. So let's go check in on the glacial area really quickly. I'm very happy with the progress on the glacial area actually, because we've done something. So I'm happy because we gave them at least a handful of plants and some of those little info booths. So here we go. We've got the little info igloos. They've got some plants. They've got the expensive little painting. We still need more plants. They're all very expensive. That's why we don't have more for them. But yeah, we need 2 more red flower patches. Oh, I thought, but I put down 2. Why? Oh, does it need to be near the woolly mammoth? Oh, that's clever. I totally didn't notice that. So if I put it here, does she recognize it? There! Now we just need 1 more and we can complete this. She's still excited about her helicopter ride here. I'm glad she's able to temporarily forget the fact that we are being chased by a megalodon in the aquatic zone together. So it's a bonding experience for sure. Alright, let's see. What did you say? That's right, we need to place that, like, I think that guy is another $700,000 inflatable saber tooth. We'll work on that in the future. And we need to move some things around. We need to collect from a building with at least a 5% bonus, collect from a meat harbor 3 times, and we need to feed an animal 4 times. So some of these are kind of easy, we just haven't had a chance to really, okay, let's see if I can do that. Does that count as collecting twice? To really work back here because it's so expensive. Alright, there, and that counts as collecting from the meat harbor a few times. Now let's go down to aquatic. Don't worry, glacial, we'll be back eventually. We're finally starting to build up our little cities and make some real money. So that's very helpful. And now aquatic. Aquatic, the Dinosaurus, is available for a limited time offer. 2 days left. It's a DNA sample that we need to find. It can be very, very expensive to rush the research. Whoops. I do not want to scooch that guy around. Alright, it can be very expensive to rush the teens and to try to get it that way. I sent out a full team of 3 submarines. We're going to sit back until tomorrow and I'm going to work on collecting bucks until tomorrow. But I'm not going to like go out of my way to spend our few remaining bucks just yet. The new season in tournaments has begun, so we are no longer all-stars and we need to enter into the low-level rankings and fight our way up, so we'll probably start doing that pretty soon so that we can hopefully work our way back up pretty high among the aquatic tournament. I really, really love aquatic tournaments. We're pretty good at them. They make us lots of bucks, which is very important for expanding and taking care of our park. So we will be working on that too. Alright, let's gather up all the coins. There we go. Look at our little city. It's like a little Atlantic city that we're slowly expanding and adding to. I love it. Alright, we're going to gather up these. And then we're going to come up here. And I want to add, let's see, security complex. I guess the security complex would be important. Can I fit it right here? Yeah, we can. Look at that. Alright, let's put one right there. Can we afford a couple more condos? Is it going to let me afford a couple more condos? Underwater condo complex. I think we can just afford like 2 more. We might be able to afford more. We just will have to scooch them closer together. Right, there's one. There's the other. And there goes the money I said we were going to spend on our flying reptiles. But there we go. So our little Atlantic city continues to expand. I'm very happy with it. It makes us decent enough money as far as the rent from those places goes. And we're making good money off of our animals, but we'll make a lot more if we leveled them up. But if we leveled them up, that means the tournaments become far more difficult. So it's kind of like a catch-22. Alright, and let's go back to Jurassic Zone real quick. Dun 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 dun. Let's see if our little one's hatched yet. Yes, we got him. Thank you very much. Is he ready to hatch? Almost! Look at this. 1 minute left. Woohoo! Well, let's spend that minute collecting a little bit more coinage. And then turning around, and let's see if we can evolve this little guy. Let's do it. We may not have enough money, and I'm willing to spend some bucks on him because he's been so patient and has waited so long. There we go. Oh, almost. What? No! Come on, little guy. I'm willing to spend a few bucks on you, but not if you fight me at every turn. Oh my goodness. Alright, come on. There we are. And let's keep going. Good. Hopefully we have enough coins. We probably don't, but we're gonna try. Alright, come on. So close, so close. Oh, we might just make it. Maybe. Oh, it's gonna be tight. Alright, come on. Alright, ready to see what you look like? Oh no, come on, don't use up all my little bucks, please. Oh, that's rude now. Come on. There we go. Alright, almost there. We have one more try after this. We had just enough money. Oh my gosh, we couldn't have cut that any closer than we tried. And look at this! Oh, the pain of it. I'm gonna do it though, just because we're gonna be completionist and be done. Oh, there. A mixture of bat-like and bird-like features within the Pterodactylus was remarkable. There we go. We leveled somebody up, somebody's happy. This guy's happy. Oh, there we go. So now he's going to be on his 2nd star. He's going to hatch in a whole day, so we'll see him later. And we are back over here, and we are ready to get a closer look. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Ah, there we go. We're ready to get a nice up-close and personal look at our new sauropod. The striking features was its double row of spines along the neck and back. Oh, and look at him! He is for sure a tiny little guy. Oh, hi, puppy! We've got plenty of food for you. There we go. Now he's battle ready, he's gold level, and he is fully fed, so look at him! He is a handsome creature. Well, I am glad to have him added to our Jurassic family, and we're constantly expanding this area, adding more housing units and more decorative pieces and more buildings. So we're gonna have to see what happens. And I wonder what he would be like if we managed to get him all evolved and leveled up, but that's gonna be a while because now we're completely out of money. Alright everybody, well I'm going to work on collecting some coins and fighting through those tournaments in the background, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye!